for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's Chicago and Philadelphia. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, we've got Aguirre. Jordan is up there with Zach Randolph. Then it's Rose, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 6. And Oladipo kicks to Hayward. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And it's Rose penetrating. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this one. 2 shots. And that one misses.
Oh, he is.
And he sinks the second. Philadelphia with the ball. Now here's Felton. Passes to Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Rose. Jordan sets the pick for Rose. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Philadelphia on D. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Oladipo kicks to Antetokounmpo.
That's his first personal foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Thompson comes with a double team. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Rose. The screen from Thompson. Outside for Randolph. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Rose has got 5 now.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by Raymond Felton. And the dunk by Rose.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here is Hayward. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Rose.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Now, here's Oladipo. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rose kicks to Randall. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Young comes in for Antetokounmpo. Harris is checked in for Oladipo. And it's Norris Cole in for Raymond Felton. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Harris passes to Aminu. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Rose. He's got 9. Rejected by Young. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Nash is checked in.
I want more.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Haywood kicks it over to Nash. They set the screen. Pass to Haywood. Looking to end the drought. Here's Aminu. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Aminu's got his first basket. With 1 on the clock. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Chicago leads by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Nick Young is out there with Aminu. Then it's Young. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Nash in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Thompson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Pass to Reddick. Dishes it to Randall. The baseline J. Aminu grabs the miss. Philadelphia trails by 4. Young outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. That's good. Thompson's got 6.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Young, here we go. Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo comes in for Nick Young. And Cole subbed in for Nash. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Randolph's checked in for Julius Randle. McGuire comes in for Nick Stauskas. Thompson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rose in for Payton. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the 13-footer. Thompson's got 5.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always. Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Young. There's the steal. Rose gets on.
Why you ain't do something?
Randolph passes to Aguirre. Left side Rose. Tries again. And he gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Chicago lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Cole. And he finishes nicely on the wing.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. Aguirre kicks to Rose. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson.
I'm gonna just keep on shooting.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
I
Thompson sends it back. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And the dunk by Jordan.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Chicago leading to the left side wing. Aguirre against Harris. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. Jordan the screen. Rose, that's good. Rose has got 13 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Cole kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot off the screen. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Thompson. Felton comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Cole. Derrick Rose again. Rose has got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Now, here is Haywood for 3. Felton. Randolph grabs the board.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Here's
what the hell? I tried.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Pressed the wrong button. Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He has 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
So for Chicago right now, Rose is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Zach
Good shot.
Randolph. Then there's a
good shot.
and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Chicago leading by 6. Outside Rose. Kicks it to Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free throws. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Young's checked in for Philadelphia. Aminu comes in for Raymond Felton. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Aminu with it. Screen by Young. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. And here they come. Maguire. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Jordan the screen. Rose in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. Maguire no good.
Good shot.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
At the elbow, Randolph. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. The slam dunk by Aminu.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
Rose dishes to Jordan. Back to Rose. Rose double team. Maguire. Rose passes to Thompson. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Block.
He could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
The kick out to Rose. Second shot opportunity. Maguire, good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Nash is checked in. Outside Rose. Baseline J on the way. No luck. And Philadelphia the other way now. And Young hits to Oladipo.
Good foul.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the loss.
At the line,
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Some changes for Philadelphia. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Felton in for Young. Oladipo hits them both. Chicago leading by 10. Rose goes in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Philadelphia on D. It's a 10-point game. Thompson passes to Aguirre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Aguirre's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And the basket by Harris.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now the dish to Thompson. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nash. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Chicago leads by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Philadelphia trails by 9. They've got Felton. Thompson is out there with Harris. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Haywood in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Felton dishes to Haywood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Redick against Young. Feeds it to Haywood. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here is Payton. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Victor Oladipo, he's jacked in for Raymond Felton. Here's Redick. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The free throw drops for Redick.
J.J. Redick taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Redick. Philadelphia trails by 11. Thompson left side. Young in the corner. It's stolen by Stauskas. Redick with the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And it's blocked by Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. Uncovered.
Ooh.
No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Thompson throws it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the jam by Nick Young.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Hey, guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Stauskas.
Oh,
stolen by Haywood. The shot is off.
Good shot.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo comes in for Young, and it's Ennis in for Norris Cole. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Randolph is checked in for Julius Randle. Aguirre comes in for Stauskas. That's Thompson in for J.J. Redick. And he gets it to go.
Timeout.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
I mean, you just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Back to Antetokounmpo, but they'll get another chance. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Oh, come on.
Rose with the double team. Here's Haywood, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Raymond Felton, who's checked in for Philadelphia. Philadelphia trails by 11. The drive by Thompson. And stolen by Jordan. There's the pass to Aguirre. Here's Randolph. Drains it from 17 feet out. Randolph's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see. Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I'll tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. 1:07 left in the game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Rose. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Sweet.
Outside, Randolph. 20 seconds left in the fourth. On its way from Rose for 2. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And Thompson kicks to Felton. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan Thompson. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line, Zach Randolph.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Now Jackson. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.